Hello world, welcome back to Agile on the Trail. I'm your host, Voices. Today is Tuesday, August the 1st, start of the 5th month on trail and day 123. All right, well, I stealth camped basically at the intersection of two trails, the AT and a local trail. I did 22.7 miles yesterday, and today I am shooting for just a little bit over 20. I did sleep in just a little bit. I like to get up and try to be on trail by like 6:30. I was on trail by 7. It's half an hour. All right, a couple of milestones today. I leave New York for the final time. I actually will leave New York and then swing back into New York and then leave New York. That all happens today. And we're crossing mile 1466. What's mile 1466? Well, 1466 is the 2/3 mark. Again, the trail is 2,199 miles. That's rounding or that's fact. I don't know. Anyways, it's 2,199 miles. Well, what's the third of 2,100? That's 700. What's the third of 99? 33. 700 twice. 1,400. 33 twice. 66. 1,466. It's 2/3. Is that enough Common Core? Did I do Common Core correctly there? Is that how you're supposed to do Common Core? Somebody please explain to me what this is about. Anyways, I know it's old. I am too. All right, so leaving New York twice, crossing the 2/3 mark, yay! And I am ripe. The gnats and mosquitoes are ferocious out here in New York going over to Connecticut. Oh, speaking of Connecticut as well, that is the first state that I will enter and hike through on the Appalachian Trail that I've never been to in my life. All the states up to this point I have been in one way, shape, or form, whether it's, visiting or just simply driving through. But from Connecticut on, let's see, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, those are the states I've never been in. So this part of the Appalachian Trail for me, get to check off those as well. All right, well, I'm gonna get to it. There's a deli like 8 miles up, and I love eating fresh food instead of cold soaked meals and power bars. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to hiking. Hope you guys have a great Taco Tuesday, and I'll chat with you later. Well, as you just saw, I'm in Connecticut. Yay, the first state I have never been in on the Appalachian Trail. All right, I hope you guys are having a great Taco Tuesday. I am going to, balance some of these teams and continue my hike for the day. It's nice and cool so far. It's supposed to be like this most of the day. The bugs haven't been out in force yet, but I suspect they will be. All right, I'm gonna get to it. Later. All right, been making good progress today. About 2 miles an hour for the last 4 hours. I'm at Bulls Bridge, Connecticut. It's a country store, has a deli inside. Yeah, I'll be tagging it. Then I'll get me back in on trail. do my other 12 miles that I got planned for today. There's going to be some significant ups and downs with those, so I expect my mileage to drop a little bit, my speed. Anyhow, I think I'm about to cross Bull's Bridge. Give you a little taste of the 10-mile river I've been hiking next to for a good amount of time. Let's see if you can see it over here. I was wrong. This is Bull's Bridge, Kent, Connecticut. And there's more of the river. All right, we just left Bull's Bridge and we're about to head back into the woods after a short road hike. We did pass the 2/3 mark, 1466. However, me and a couple other hikers, well, we didn't see any signs. No markings, nothing. Not to say there weren't, we just didn't see them. But today, we've already made one milestone. You know, we got into Connecticut, and now we've passed the second milestone of, you know, the 2/3 mark. If you guys think about it, this is a 6-month journey that I'm on, and this is day 1 of month 5. So month 5 and 6, that's 1/3 of my journey, and I'm officially past 2/3. I only have 1/3 left to go. I'm pretty much on target. Yeah, according to my mileage in the planner, I'm a couple days behind. But again, that's why I'm not too worried about it. Got plenty of time to make it up, and I have plenty of time as a cushion. I have a 2-week cushion in case I do fall behind and miss the 180-day mark. All right, I'm gonna get back to it. Enough of my rambling. I think this is right up here where I'm gonna turn off the road and start a very, it's a decent climb that I have coming up. All right, I'm gonna get to it. Hope you guys are having a good Taco Tuesday. Later. It is nice to have running, clean, clear water. Once again, joy. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a very nice lake. Well, is it? Yeah, jury's still out on that. As this lake's name is Nuclear Lake. Yep, it got its name because there's a nuclear plant that used to operate right next to it, and it suffered a chemical explosion. This is like back in like 1970-ish, according to far out. Anywho, you're allowed to swim in it. They don't advise drinking the water. I don't know why. Oh well. Back to hiking. Well, end of the day action report from atop Caleb's Peak. Well, I'm not done hiking. However, I think I'm going to go about another 3.5 miles to the shelter. However, that would require me to night hike since I only have about an hour's worth of daylight left. And I have a very steep descent from here. I mean, pretty much down to that river down there that you see, like right there. Yeah. Anyways, what can I say about today? If I make it to the shelter, it's going to be something like a 21-mile day. I've been taking it kind of easy, got out a little late, spent a little time at the deli, bumped into a local, chatted for about an hour with the local, all things about the trail. They were knowledgeable about the Appalachian. They had hiked it before. And yeah, I just had a nice relaxed day. Not too many bugs. I only had to break out the bug net once. My lower back, well, I slipped. And basically I didn't fall. I just slipped and caught myself. And my lower back said, hey, remember us? Well, so I've been taking it a little easy and stuff. However, I do need to get off this peak. I do need to get to the shelter, set up my tent, and rest and relax. For tomorrow's going to be another glorious day in the New England state of Connecticut. All right, also real quick highlights. Past the 2/3 mark, although didn't see any signs for the 2/3 mark. Doesn't mean that there was, just didn't see them. So I passed 1,466 miles. Left the state of New York permanently on the AT trail. So we had actually crossed into Connecticut, and then during a hike up and around a mountain, crossed back into New York and then back into Connecticut. Now we're staying in Connecticut until we hit the Massachusetts border, which is in about 40 or 50 miles, if that. Yeah, it's AT I think only runs about 51 miles in Connecticut is what people have been telling me. I have yet to really look and investigate it myself. So, all right, I've rambled on long enough. I hope you guys have enjoyed today, Taco Tuesday, and I'll check you out for Hump Day tomorrow.